থাকবেন তা মিরাজের কণ্ঠে।
আনলাকিলি আমরা সাকিব ভাইকে মিস করেছি ওই ম্যাচটাতে ইনজুরি হয়ে যাওয়াতে। এটা আসলে আমাদের জন্য অনেক
could have gone either way, King, but the WrestleMania 14-0, The Undertaker. Don't know which.
It was right next to me, so I've never played him before, so it'll be definitely a great match and a great experience for me, and I can't wait to get out there and
Absolutely. The motto of the 2021 Australian Open is no place for impossible. So you got a dream.
yeah, perfect. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight and staying late, and much appreciated. Thanks.
Sociedad versus Man United live on Sony 10 और हिंदी में Sony 10 पर।
The Champions League is back. Benzema, and what a header. Messi scores with ease, and Barcelona lead. Incredible, brilliant from Neymar. Saw that hat-trick. It's 3-0.
The UEFA Champions League round of 16 starts 17th February live
On Sony Sports Network.
The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Haider and Lay's. UEFA Champions League sponsors. Barcelona versus PSG, 17th February.
Here, legacy could be ripped apart. A joker could make us all cry. And the stage is set for the greats of tennis. Australian Open, no place for impossible. Only on Sony Sports Channels. For the greats of tennis. Only on Sony Sports Channels.
Going to do about that? Because after all, whatever the countries are in the club, they have their problems, but they also have their roles historically they try to play for the peace. In case of India, India's role has been to generate a conflict, dismantle it, come back again. Historically they try to play for the peace. In case of India, India's role has been to generate on the corner that which creates problem in South Asia with Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan. All these countries, and Pakistan tops the list because India cannot imagine to Pakistan a stable and still plays.
Still, I think as a judge is the fact that Pakistan has become independent.
Yes, independent. Independent in policy, international security policy, independent in our foreign policy.
The fact that Pakistan has become independent.
Yes, independent.
The 16, the biggest club, the biggest players, and the biggest O'Brien policy.
The fact that Pakistan has become independent.
Saturday, live, 6:30 a.m. and repeat at 8 p.m. Only on Sony 10.1 and in Hindi on Sony 10.3. Live, 6:30 a.m. and repeat at 8 p.m. Only on Sony 10.
Long may he play. It's something that pretty much everyone around the world long would like to communicate, pray, wish. Pretty much everyone around the world.
Slam quarter-final for 2 years against a three-time
Pray, wish. Pretty much everyone around
quarter-finalist in Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. The Russian struggled to find rhythm on quarter-finalist in Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. The Russian struggled to find rhythm on quarter-finalist in Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. The Russian struggled to find rhythm on quarter-finalist in Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. The Russian struggled to find rhythm on
এবং ২১-এর বইমেলা নামে যেই মেলাটি হয় এবং ২১-এর বইমেলা বাজার ভালো হবে তো এবং ২১-এর বইমেলা বাজার ভালো হবে তো
8 countries. Also very lately, the UN mission in the Central African Republic, which is also known as MINUSCA, issued pictures of Pakistan that you're watching right now. 8 countries. Also very lately, the UN mission in the Central African Republic, which is also known as MINUSCA, issued pictures of Pakistan that you're watching right now. 8 countries. Also very lately, the UN mission in the Central African Republic.
So, looks pretty decent.
Watching right now. 8 countries. Also very lately, the UN mission in the Central African Republic.
So, looks pretty decent. It was Heinrich Klaassen who called correctly at the toss and decided. Looks pretty decent. Their arsenal in order. Babar and Rizwan to open. Haider is quite an exciting prospect. Can smash it around. Hussein Talat is the all-rounder. Khushdil Shah is a six-hitter. Iftikhar is a good all-round cricketer. Faheem comes in as an all-rounder as well. And what a test series he had. Nawaz, Usman, Shaheen, Rauf. The bowling ability is pretty decent. Comes in as an all-rounder as well. And what a test series he had. Nawaz, just a little bit hazy. And South Africa, shocking experience, but it's a fresh group and you can expect good cricket from them. Just a little bit hazy. Right, we'll take a break now and come back with national anthems. It's a fresh group and you can expect good cricket from them. Right, we'll take a break now and come back with national anthems.
It's ominous, intimidating, unforgiving.
The most dangerous stop on the road to WrestleMania. What the hell? Are you kidding me? That is absolutely brutal. Oh my God!
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Again, guys.
Do we finally get a party today?
I'm all game for the party, but only if you can make it till here.
And I miss our football party.
Well, Sony 10-2 Fantastic Nights are here. Answer the simple questions flashing on your screen, and we'll help you party hard with socials. To send in your answer, just give us a missed call on the below given number and get an invite to Sony 10-2's exclusive virtual viewing party. Social and us together will send you some yummy surprises. So celebrate and watch the finest of football only on
Sony Sports Network. On Sony Sports Network.
Dare to Sleep.
Here, legacy could be ripped apart. A joker could make us all cry. And the stage is set for the greats of tennis. Australian Open, no place for impossible. Only on Sony Sports Channels. For the greats of tennis.
Real Sociedad versus Man United live on Sony 10 और हिंदी में Sony 10 पर.
A series of 3 T20s. Today is the first one, then we have a break tomorrow and the last two on the 13th and 14th. Right, we're ready with the national anthems of South Africa and Pakistan. Fantastic tradition this. So Pakistan will go and bat. South Africa have chosen to field first. I've got Simon Dool here with me to start off the T20 run for us. Simon, welcome. First time in Lahore after 1996. You've got to be kidding me.
I know, Ramiz, lovely to be back as well. Looking forward to this contest. An opportunity for these young men, one or two with a bit of experience, but a lot with very little at the international T20 game. And looking forward to them being on show in Pakistan, just finding something. Finding a way to build to that T20 World Cup later in the year. Finding their combinations. Looking at that middle order power, which we talked about with Zainab and Mike Hazeman in the build-up. All of these teams around the world should be looking at that T20 World Cup now, and every game has got meaning on it, leaning towards that. Finding new combinations, finding what works well for you, and building up.
In a huddle straight away, and this should mean a lot to South Africa. It's a young side in terms of experience, but their track record against Pakistan in T20 series is phenomenal. They played 6, won 5, won 4, lost 1. One drawn. So they come here with a fabulous reputation, and they've got a new skipper who'll bring a bit of freshness after they were kind of decimated in the test series. They lost 2-0. But this is a specialist T20 side that they've assembled, and they got a good result at the toss, Simon. Because of the dew thing, I think it's the way to go here in Lahore.
Well, the mornings and the nights are cold, aren't they? And, you know, they're getting down to sort of 13, 14, 15 degrees in the morning first thing and at night. So you think that dew will play a part. I know they've sprayed the ground. They're trying to prevent as much of that as possible. In these situations, and I know we'll probably talk more about it later on, Rambo, but I just want to see changes of ball. Let's get on with the game. Every second over, if it's dewy, throw a new ball out, a different ball out. Make sure it is a fair contest. Make sure that the toss does not dictate solely what happens in the game, which I think we're seeing a little bit too much of around the world in these types of conditions. Throw a new ball out every second over. Let's get on with it and make sure the bowling side late in the piece get every opportunity as well. Start with spin. It's interesting.
It's an excellent point, Dooley, because we're talking about that balance between bat and ball, and no one should be marginalized in T20 cricket. Right, starting off with spin, testing Pakistan's technique against spin. Babar Azam is a free-scoring batsman in T20 cricket. He's one of the best. And he's got a good one in Rizwan. Rizwan has been in terrific form. Beyond Portu. 5 matches and 3 wickets. So some of these names will be a little unknown to Pakistani fans, so bear with them, bear with us.
Good record domestically. Beyond Fortune. Bowls nice and tight. Is used to bowling with the new ball as well. And there you look at that career of Babar Azam. Just brilliance, isn't it? Averaging 50. It's strike rate, which he's been working on. It's something that so many people have mentioned, but they're quality numbers. They're still quality numbers. You find people to bat around him, and all of a sudden, then you've got the makings.
Now, Babar Azam struggled against Maharaj in the test series. Got him leg before wicket twice. So this move could be because of that. What happened in the test series, and straight away Rizwan there gesturing to his skipper. That was the arm delivery. Not a lot of spin. The arm ball. Be aware of the arm ball and try to play with your bat instead of the front pad, as was the case mostly during the test series against Maharaj. Chance and gone. Direct hit. Babar Azam run out. Fabulous piece of fielding. South Africans are renowned for brilliance in the field, and well, it's got to be gutted.
Oh, this is unbelievably good work from the bowler, Jon Fortune. He's chased this ball really hard, and right-handed. He's a left-arm bowler. Right-arm throw. Have a look at that. That is unbelievable work. Got the big gun, got the big fish early on. And Babar Azam will be on his way back, looking for an easy single first ball. And how good a start is that for South Africa? He goes, does Babar. Run out without scoring, and 1 for 1.
बियर्ड स्टाइलिंग आसान होती अगर ज्यादा हाथ होते, पर ये पॉसिबल कहां? इसीलिए फिलिप्स वन ब्लेड
It's a revolution. One blade styles, trims, shaves. Join the one blade revolution. New Philips One Blade. There's always a way to make life better. Innovation and you, Philips.
So, जरा अपनी strengths और weaknesses बताइए.
My strengths are my biceps, my triceps, my shoulders. Abs थोड़े weak हैं.
इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना. जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा.
One for one. South Africa winning the toss and electing to field. It's Haider in. He can smash them around, strike rate of almost 150. But this fielding effort was absolutely brilliant, because as Simon Dool was just pointing out, he picked up the ball with his wrong hand and hit the stumps on the move. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, no, we'll have to sort of, time will tell, and I'm sure we'll see fortune in the field later in the evening whether he is actually right arm thrower and a left arm bowler. We've seen that with Jack Leach of England. He is a left arm spinner. Throws the ball with his right hand. That's nicely played. Ekwapweo with a big chase. Does well. They've been good in the field very early on.
Lovely Andy, lovely Andy. Lisa, just for the last ball. More. Junior.
The boundaries are fair-sized here at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore, and I think it's a fair stop. Very good dive. And then that lap sweep is certainly on against a guy who doesn't spin the ball a lot. And so even though this is first over with a new ball, but that angle can work for batsmen. Once again, they drift back into the stumps. 4 for 1, Pakistan.
बियर्ड स्टाइलिंग आसान होती अगर ज्यादा हाथ होते, पर ये पॉसिबल कहाँ? इसीलिए फिलिप्स वन ब्लेड. It's a revolution. One blade styles, trims, shaves. Join the one blade revolution. New Philips One Blade. There's always a way to make life better. Innovation and you, Philips. Join the one blade.
Here, legacy could be ripped apart. A joker could make us all cry. And the stage is set for the greats of tennis. Australian Open, no place for impossible. Only on Sony Sports Channels.
Pakistan 4 for 1. Babar Azam skipper dismissed for not. Wayne Pretorius, 12 matches and 7 wickets. Oh yeah, that stopped after pitching. I'm sure we'll see a lot of variations from the medium paces. It's a dry pitch, a bit flaky in nature. A few cracks there at the good length area as well, so rolling your fingers over the ball could be a very good option. No shine, no gloss at all.
Looked very dry to me. I walked out there this afternoon, although the sun was out when we arrived at the ground, and it did look a very dry surface. Babar Azam, just 2 ducks in his T20 career, both here at this ground. So it's his hometown as well. He's not liking it, Rami. Just 2 ducks in his T20
Next time we should pull out, maybe. A lot of focus on this young kid, Haider Ali. He can smash them all right, but in New Zealand he did disappoint a little bit. But on these or such surfaces, it'd be good to watch.
Yeah, top score of 11 in New Zealand in that series. Just didn't seem to take enough time to get into the innings. I didn't think. Khushdil was a little bit the same, to be honest. There's ability, Strike rate's fantastic. It's just a matter of assessing the surface, assessing the nature of the game.
Got to be careful with Rizwan because he hits the ball and takes off every time. Got a great 100 under pressure. Played so well with the tail enders at Rawalpindi. In fact, his 100 was the clincher in the end.
No pace to work with here. Ramiz is there. I mean, just 75 mile an hour, 120 k's from Pretoria's wicket to wicket, and there's just no pace. It's not coming on, so it's a really good field set as well with that third man up inside the circle, making sure that Rizwan can't just turn the strike over, get off strike. Slower balls will be a key, as you said, so deep point and deep square leg in case he just fetches it in those areas.
Gets a single of the last ball of the over, and Pakistan 7 for 1.
Sure. तो young man, अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए।
सर मेरी छोड़िए, आप अपनी बताइए।
अरे मैं तो What?
इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना। जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा।
Has earned a second over here. His first over was extremely efficient, and the add-on was a splendid run out.
Ball, just one-handed.
We always say that keeping things simple can work, and most times it does work in cricket, in all the formats. And here's a very good example of a left-arm spinner not doing a lot, just basic stuff, trying to hit the stumps, create that in-swinging or the incoming angle.
He's not trying to turn it. He's certainly not looking to flight it, give it a rip by any stretch. He's just bowling that good, tidy line length.
That's gone up in the air, clears the field. Has he done it? Just a flick of the wrist, nothing more than that. And we talk about the talent, we talk about the power of this young kid. He's outstanding when he gets going.
He's a big lad.
टीम नाम है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही थी। इंशाल्लाह जीतेगा पाकिस्तान 150 प्लस। उसके बाद मारूफ खान आप साउथ अफ्रीका जीतेगा।
Even a top edge is going to fly away. He's actually deliberately tried to hit it up. You look at the angle of the bat, so it's clever.
He read the field extremely well. 4 men in the ring on the offside. I think with that incoming angle, I don't think a lot of those fielders will be used. Maybe get a sweeper in. Goes for another sweep shot. I think that shot is definitely on.
Well, the toughest shot to hit is the one down to long off, and that's the other boundary rider. So to me, if he's able to play Haider Ali, go down the wicket and hit over long off or mid off, then that's a really tough shot to play. The easier one is the shot with the angle. He's missed out the last ball because it was probably there to be hit more so than the 6 was.
He's been changed, long on being positioned, long off, comes back into the ring. Right, can he go the inside out? Go with that shot.
Oh, Shamsi, left-hander, I understand that, but there's a single there every time. Rizwan, talk about him hitting the ball and then taking off. Well, he should have taken off then. There was a comfortable one.
Straight, gone, aerial, gone big, over the rope for 6. Another mighty good strike from Haider Ali.
Yeah, really good. Very good indeed. It was the toughest shot, but he's taken it on, Haider Ali. And it's come about because of the change in the field. Again, he's not trying to turn the ball, he's just looking to drift it in, and Haider Ali has given himself some room, opened up that offside, played it really nicely.
Cleared the fence on the full. Playing the field, that's intelligent batting.
Well, also David Miller's signalled 6. So why have we got a boundary check? Field